It's time for another episode of Pretty Little Playbook, y'all. I am too excited today. I'm excited every day, but I'm really excited today, y'all. And I gotta get right to it. My man just bought us tickets to go to the Eagles game on Sunday. And y'all, I'm not ready. I'm not packed. I'm not ready. We have to leave out tomorrow for a weekend getaway in Philadelphia, and I am too... Shout out to my man. Shout out to my man. Y'all, I am too excited, so I gotta keep this episode short and sweet. Let's get right into it. Unfortunately, I am skipping the trivia today. Y'all, look at my nails. Look at my nails. Look at my nails. I can't be looking like this in Philly, y'all, so I'm sorry. Trivia is bae. Y'all know I'm gonna be back next week with the trivia. So let's get right into fantasy football, y'all. I lost my... Stay calm, because Joe Burrow actually got hurt. So sad to hear that about you, Joe. He is now sitting in my IR spot, and I lost. I'm always who to start the season. I don't really like that, but I'm feeling good vibes this week. Baker Mayfield was on my bench, ready to step up. He's played well both weeks. Shout out to the Buccaneers. They have been playing spectacular. So yeah, I took another L, but it's cool because I moved some pieces around. Shout out to some notable dubs I took on my fantasy squad, because y'all showed up for the Velvet Bulls and y'all did y'all big one. First, I want to shout out James Cook. 28 points. Yes, thank you so much, James Cook. Josh Jacobs, Travis Etienne, both double digits. Love that. Running backs, y'all show up every time. Of course, my kicker, 9 points. Thank you very much. And the Minnesota Vikings defense, 11 points. Not gonna lie, you guys, I dropped Jerry Jeudy, I dropped Dalton Schultz. It is what it is. They weren't right for my team. However, I'm moving the Green Bay defense back to the starting position. The kicker from Pittsburgh, Boswell, he's moving back up to the starting position. And also, notable pickups, Romeo Doubs. Definitely think Romeo Doubs is gonna see a lot more targets because Jaden Reed is down, so definitely picked up Romeo Doubs. Juwan Johnson from the Saints. I see he's like the most targeted player on the team. Definitely moving him up to tight end. Y'all, I have been struggling in the tight end position. The wide receiver, Troy Franklin from the Broncos. Yeah, I see you and Bo over there. Had to pick him up, see what he's talking about. And then, y'all, surprise, surprise, I picked up Daniel Jones as my backup quarterback. I dropped Aaron Rodgers because I don't know, in week 2 he kind of showed his age, but Daniel Jones, you've been surprising me, and one thing about me, I ain't scared to take a chance. So yeah, y'all, that was the 411 on fantasy and how it's going. 0-2, not looking too good, but I'm feeling very confident. I feel like I'm having good luck this week. It's week 3. Me and my man will be at the Eagles versus Rams game to watch it in person, and I just feel like this week is gonna end in a dub. So y'all wish me luck. All right, moving on to these week 3 game prediction, y'all. Let's do it. We got the Dolphins versus the Bills. I don't care how good the Dolphins played against the Patriots. Yeah, I'm definitely going for Josh Allen and the Bills to do their thing. Vikings versus Bengals. JJ McCarthy is down. Joe Burrow is down. However, I still see the Bengals having a little more team charisma. They played with Jake Browning too many times. I definitely got the Bengals taking the dub. Jaguars versus Texans. Texans, they needed to get it together. I hate to say this, but I'm definitely going with the Jaguars. They just look a little bit more cohesive. And CJ Stroud, he still just got to figure out a way to win with this offense. I'm taking the Jaguars. Titans versus the Colts. Shout out to you, Kim Moore, because that game last week was very exciting. However, Daniel Jones, you are surprising me. I have the game going in your favor. I'm definitely taking the Colts. Patriots versus the Steelers. Again, even though Aaron Rodgers is showing his age, the Patriots, they just don't look good. I mean, they look how they looked last season. They don't really look all that good, so I'm definitely going with the Steelers. Browns versus Packers. Joe Flacco, that Ravens defense was on your head. I'm definitely going with the Packers. They are clearly the better team with the better defense, and I don't see you running circles around them. Yeah, give me the Packers. Eagles versus Red. Y'all, I can't believe I will be in attendance for this game. I'm too excited. We leave tomorrow, and I'm just so excited to get to Philly and enjoy time with my man and end a perfect weekend off with going to a football game. Y'all, this is my first regular season game. I've been to a preseason game. I've never been to a regular season game. I'm too excited. Of course, I'm taking the Eagles to win. I can't bet against my man's team, y'all. He paying for me to go to the game. Definitely got the Eagles winning. Buccaneers versus Jets. Justin Fields is down in concussion protocol. Don't know how that's gonna go, but Baker will be Baker. He is my new starting quarterback. I'm definitely going with the Buccaneers. Commanders versus Raiders. Again, Jaden Daniels is down. I don't know who's replacing him, but I do think Geno and the Raiders will come in and do their big one. I got them taking a dub. Panthers versus Falcons. Again, the Panthers kind of look the same how they look last season, and MPJ, you impressed me with that win over the Vikings because they have a pretty good defense, and even though most of the game was just field goals, y'all still got a tutty, y'all still won the game. I'm going with the Falcons. The Chargers versus the Broncos. Bo, I like how you're playing. I feel like you need to turn up the heat a little bit. And I feel like Justin Herbert, he is definitely doing his big one. He is on one this season. I'm going with the Chargers. Saints versus Seahawks. Again, Saints, y'all trying to get it there. Jawan Johnson, shout out to you. Welcome to the Velvet Bulls. I'm still going with the Seahawks for the win. The way Sam put that beating on DK and Aaron Rodgers, yeah, I like that. I'm going for the Seahawks. Dallas versus the Bears. Dallas. Y'all should, I mean, I know a win is a win, but that win, the Giants has y'all running for y'all life. Okay, still think y'all might be a tad better team than the Bears, so I'm going to go with the Cowboys for the win. 49ers versus the Cardinals. Brock Purdy is out, but on FanDuel, the 49ers are still the favorite to win. I don't even know why. I will say Kyler Murray and the Cardinals are 2-0. I just love the way Kyler Murray runs. I'm definitely going with the Cardinals to win. Kansas City Chiefs versus the Giants. Let me not even say much about y'all because y'all getting on everybody's nerves right now. I just feel like y'all still are maybe the better team between y'all and the Giants. So I'm definitely going to go with the Chiefs for the win. And Monday Night Football, we have the Lions versus the Ravens. Although the Lions just put belt to booty on them Bears, I definitely think the Ravens defense is just gonna give them a run. I mean, it's really hard for me to see the Ravens defense not locking down the Lions. I love the Lions. Everybody knows how much I love Jahmyr Gibbs, but I definitely got the Ravens taking the dub. Now it's time to get into my parlay winners from last week, y'all. I won 2 parlays. The first one was Malik Neighbors and CeeDee Lamb to combine for 175 receiving yards and 2 receiving touchdowns. Y'all saw that at the Cowboys-Giants game. It was a shootout. Hit that, no problem. The next parlay I won is any quarterback to throw for 450 plus pass yards. It was Russell Wilson in that game as well. That game just brought me all the dubs in the chat. I am so lit. That game was just tea. That game was everything I needed it to be. Shout out to the Cowboys and shout out to the Giants for one hell of a game. Thank y'all so much for helping me win. I went ahead and put my predictions into a money line parlay. Right now it says the payout is about $460. Y'all wish me luck. I'm going to Philly. I need some shopping money. Please wish me luck. I also put in a 5-leg anytime touchdown parlay. It includes Bijan Robinson, Chase Brown, Saquon Barkley, Bucky Irvin, Derrick Henry. Come on now. Come on. I also put in 2 game day special parlays for tonight's game, which is the Dolphins versus the Bills. I put in that Devon Achane and James Cook. Not only will they each record 10 rushing yards in each quarter, they also will record 5+ receiving yards in each quarter. One thing I know about these 2 running backs, they gonna get it. They gonna get it how they live. And I definitely see both of these parlays hitting. Again, good luck to y'all fantasy team this week. Wish me good luck for the Velvet Bulls. 0-2, it ain't looking too pretty. Wish me good luck on my parlays too. I got stuff to do. I gotta go get cute. I will see y'all next Thursday.
What?